Peace, peace, purge, God, bad, peace. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me, please. Miss Candace, peace, 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 Queen, qualities uniting essential earth nurturing. Please let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Suprenia, peace, Queen, qualities uniting essential earth nurturing. Peace. All right, purge, God, bad, thumbs up so you can hear me. Good, good, good. I'm doing my best. I'm going to be holding the mic up, making sure, very faint. Miss Candace, it's so funny how some of y'all can hear me, some of y'all can't. I guess it's an Android, iPhone thing. I don't know, but I'm doing my best until, I'm forced to replace this phone. But I'm going to do the best I can for y'all um, right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing my best, y'all. I'll scream loud. I'm always yelling anyway, so I'll scream even louder if I got to. Hopefully it'll mean something though. But yes, peace, 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 peace. Miss over there, chocolate flame. I hope your ass is doing what your ass is supposed to be doing. You dig? Getting to orders and all those good things. But peace, family, peace, y'all, peace, y'all. Take a little minute. Like I said, I'm making sure that I'm staying consistent and touching base with y'all and doing as many lives as I have the opportunity to do. It's a relaxing day today. It's a beautiful day. Rod was shining very well. I got all my sun rays today. I got my good old full-time breakfast, so I'm definitely satisfied with the rays that I received today, that Rod raised today. Peace, family. Yeah, we got a beautiful day today. Rise shining bright. Rise shining bright upon the gods. 6 to 22 strands, 7 to 9 ether, U melanin, selenium base. Black gods of this planet to be exact. Are y'all still able to hear me? Yeah, I guess everybody has at work, on lunch break, or whatever the case may be, but that's all right. That's all right. Zoe, Bondi. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Pardon me, my brother. Peace King. Knowledge, understanding, noble guidance. Peace King. All right, you can hear. That's good. That's good. Everybody, let me know if you can hear me, please. I'm doing my best. I want to make sure that I'm coming in clear. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. I'm gonna speak loud if I gotta speak loud, but I'm doing this for y'all. I'm touching base for y'all. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. So please let me know. Empress Empress Ramira, peace, Queen. Qualities uniting essential earth nurturing. Peace, Queen. Yeah. Okay, good. Black Gold Goddess, peace, Queen. Qualities uniting essential earth nurturing. Peace, Queen. Yeah. Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. Y'all know mine essential by now. I could barely. I have things on my mind. I actually want to touch on a few things, but it's like every minute that goes by, the masculine energy, we don't really dwell too much on certain things. So please, y'all, throw something at me. You know what I mean? If you're curious about anything, I had a pretty busy week. You know, Malcolm X commemoration, linking up with the brothers and the healing circle, so on and so forth. That's definitely something I would like to touch on because it's just a lot right now that until you are face to face with other men, numerous men who are expressing themselves. King Joe, peace, brother, knowledge, understanding, noble guidance, peace, God. Until you are in the presence of brothers who are experiencing so many different things, like when you reach a certain level of vibration, energy, and frequency, you yourself, like me myself, I'm not gonna lie, I don't experience a lot of things that the current or average. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to downplay anybody, but the energy that you hold, the frequency that you exude in the presence of others will dictate the actions, behavior, and the things and circumstance that you experience yourself. So if you're getting a lot of disrespect from black women, if you're getting a lot of disrespect at your job, if you're getting a lot of lower vibrational energy, so on and so forth, then really, let's be honest, it's cliche, but you got to look at yourself. Got to look at yourself. You know what I mean? So definitely. But talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. Can y'all hear me? Peace, peace, peace. Everybody hearing me good? Yeah, I think I'm gonna start having to take some type of question type things from y'all to get some type of titles or something. You know what I mean? To get some type of topics or whatever the case may be. But please, y'all, what's on y'all mind? Talk to me now. What's on y'all mind? What's going on for the day? What's the dreams? What's the desires? What's the fears? What's the nightmares? Ways to commemorate our brothers and sisters. Ways to commemorate our brothers and sisters. Are you asking, Black Gold Goddess? Are you asking? Are you just expressing? What's going on? What's going on? You know? And to be honest with you, we kind of do that every single day. Every single day you walk outside your house, every single day you look in the mirror, every single day that you wear anything that represents you. Please excuse my shirt, y'all. It's been washed a billion times. And this was Toussaint, but now you can't see shit. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Well, I mean, honestly, we do that every day. We do that every day when we walk outside the house, when you're wearing your natural nine ether crown, when you are wearing things that represent your image and your symbolism on a daily basis, then you are commemorating. So, you know, that's actually not a difficult or challenging question or something that takes a lot of complicated equation or something. You do that every day. Every day you look in the mirror and acknowledge yourself for what you are and who you are. You're showing respect and commemoration for your sisters, your brothers, your ancestors, so on and so forth. Every day you step out the house and you represent yourself on whichever level that you can, you are commemorating. You are showing respect and you are showing admiration, homage, so on and so forth. That's why I refuse to wear anything on my body unless I have no choice that is European branded or European symbolized the name. So I go out of my way to make sure every single day I'm wearing something or representing something or symbolizing something that is indicative of my indigenous and my original culture of this planet. So we do that every day, Black Gold Goddess. Drown in your culture, drown in your representation, drown in your symbolism, and yes, every day you will be commemorating, respecting, admiring your ancestors and your current brothers and sisters that's around you. Not only that, you get to see who's actually activated, who's actually utilizing intelligence, and who's going to seek understanding to what you are representing or what you are projecting. Because the symbols that you project should cause anybody who's using intelligence to want to inquire what the symbol means. Because an intelligent person understands when they're looking at something or they're being bombarded by something that they don't understand, it has the ability to affect the subconscious. Therefore, they need to know what they're looking at. I wouldn't get a Chinese writing on my arm and not understand how to speak Chinese and write Chinese. Now, a lot of people do that. I would never do that because intelligence would tell me, I don't know what this China motherfucker just wrote, but I'm going to put that on my arm for the rest of my life. So, yeah, I've been working and going to school, and lately it's been soul draining. I don't really know how to say it, but I've been feeling lost. What does that mean? Well, when you get to a certain level of frequency and vibration, everything around you that you are forced and obligated to participate in will take from you. It's no different than a person that has to get up every day and go to a 9-to-5 job and be fake as shit every day. As a matter of fact, in my personal opinion, every single day that you have to project a fake aura, every single day that you have to project a fabricated understanding or a fabricated mutual respect for somebody that you don't respect or that you don't like or appreciate, you actually lose a piece of your spirit every day, or on another level, a piece of your soul every day. And that's why a lot of so-called black people or coons or whatever you like to call them, they have been in society, in the work world, in the industry, in Hollywood for so long that every single moment of that time frame that they have to give up a piece of their actuality, their resonance, their righteousness, their morality, they're actually losing a piece of their spirit or losing a piece of their soul. So you're being drained because as your frequency rises, you're obligated to still participate in certain circles, in certain circumstances that are lower than the frequency that you're emitting. So it's like a parasitic effect. It takes from you. Just like I explain to people, when you're around too many white people siphon your energy. They siphon your energy. And the next thing you know, you're feeling tired, you need more sleep, but you know you got a good night's sleep and it doesn't make any sense because your energy is being siphoned. So when you have to get up and go to a school teaching you more lies, when you have to get up and go to a job that you hate, when you have to get up and be fake around your supervisors and around your coworkers because you're afraid of losing your job, you are actually losing pieces of your spirit. You're losing pieces of your soul. Now, this takes some time, but every time you lose a piece, you will feel it. And the sad part about it is you'll know when your spirit and your soul is completely gone when you're able to be a fake motherfucker and it don't affect you whatsoever. That's when your spirit is gone. You could be fake as hell. Good morning. Oh, when you could be fake as hell and that shit has no effect on you whatsoever. When you bring that shit into your home, when you bring that shit into your actual personal private life and don't even understand it. Some of us have been working jobs for so long that we bring our job into our personal life and don't even realize it, because we become our job and we lose a part of ourselves. So instead of becoming an actual being, instead of becoming an actual divine being and God, so on and so forth, you have become an official worker who is at her job or at his job 24/7. Even when you get home, you still at the job. So, yes, my brother, at my job, I sell homeopathic medicine and natural remedies. A bunch of white people come in and stand about 2 centimeters from me. Well, King Joe, I talked about this some time ago about the recycling of the etheric energy when we breathe. And if you notice, white people, even animals, pay attention to, I don't know if some of y'all got pets. If y'all got cats, I love cats. If y'all got cats, dogs, anything like that, they come right up to your face and they kind of absorb your breath. They recycle your energy as you breathe. Because remember, as you're breathing in ether, and you're breathing in oxygen, and you're also dispelling carbon. You see what I'm saying? But then also, there's a thermodynamic aspect inside of your solar plex. So when you're breathing in and then you're breathing out, that etheric breath is being recycled. And then what happens is lower vibrationals or animals come close to your face and breathe in that etheric cyclic breath to where they're siphoning it from you. That's why a lot of the so-called myths, whether you want to call it a myth or not, where cats will sit on top of your chest. They say a lot of people are scared of cats because they think that cats will steal your soul when you go to sleep, and they'll sit on top of your chest and steal your soul through your breath, through your mouth. I don't know if y'all ever heard any type of myths like that whatsoever, but this is where that comes from, because animals, okay, and remember, all animals have what? 6 ether fur. Animals need to recycle the energy in the etheric energy that's being emitted from a body. It's what they do naturally. They're always smelling things. They're utilizing their senses to the highest ability. So yes, you can lose pieces of your spirit and lose pieces of your soul, forcing yourself to be fake every damn day. Manifesting greatness. Peace, peace, peace. Yeah, so I hope that added to it. Yes, brother. And them white people, and honestly, a lot of them, they're not conscious that they're doing it. The same way I don't believe animals and pets are conscious when they're siphoning your energy. So don't think that white people are coming up to your face on purpose. It's just the same thing as a reaction in instinctual perspective or instinctual aspect, just like an animal. So they're coming there, they're ciphering off you. That's why, if you notice, they love asking you specific questions about things. They want to ask you questions about culture, and they every time a parasite is around you, they take the opportunity to absorb as much as they can from you. Now, there's nothing wrong with absorbing because the feminine naturally does that on her own. But the key is when something is around you, and someone is around you, absorbing you, they're also supposed to be exchanging with you. And there's nothing to exchange with a sixth ether being. You can't. What are you going to exchange? A soul? What you going to exchange? You're at a higher level. How can you exchange something with the lower? So yes, absolutely. I hope that I touched a little base on that. Blaze Davis, peace, God, peace, King, knowledge, understanding, noble guidance, peace, brother. Yes, yes, yes. The Lord student, peace, brother, peace, brother. Yeah. So talk to me, y'all. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Black Lotus, peace, Queen. Qualities uniting, essential earth nurturing, peace, Queen. Let's keep it going. Yes, reciprocity. Reciprocity, that's a big thing missing today. You know, on a human level, if we truly want to master our highest state of humanity, we need to master the principles of Ma'at. And I don't see a lot of Ma'at being represented. I hear people talk about Ma'at. I hear people say the word or the name Ma'at. I see people wearing the symbols of Ma'at, but I don't see anybody actually practicing Ma'at. And to me, one of the things that's missing more than ever when it comes to the principles of Ma'at is reciprocation, especially with our women. You know, so yes. Talk to me, family. Talk to me, family. I hope y'all. I'm getting tired of holding this mic to my mouth. Can y'all hear me without me holding it to my mouth? Can y'all still hear me without me having to put the whole damn thing by my mouth? I'm trying to get it as close as I can. That's my word for the year, and somebody just had a book on that the other day. I have to get it. Wow, thank you. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I'm getting tired of holding this damn mic to my damn mouth. Talk to me. Can still hear. Good, good, good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So let's keep going, y'all. Talk to me, family. Talk to me, family. Let me see what's going on out here in these streets. Let me see what's going on. Talk to me, family. So my brother just asked, what is it about him going to work and going to school and just feeling lost, feeling like drained, you know? So I was just explaining that when we get around certain energies and we have to project a persona or have to project a behavior in order to fit what that place, circumstance, area, office space, schoolyard, whatever the hell we want to call it, feels is proper for us to project and represent, it takes away from us slowly but surely. Every time you have to be fake with anybody consistently, it takes a piece from you. And therefore, it kind of drains you. It drains your energy. It drains your divinity. It takes away from your spirit. That's why it's better off to just not say shit. But then, unfortunately, we live in a world where if you don't acknowledge people and if you don't say nothing, then you're taken as being rude and disrespectful. So, honestly, it's best to try to build your own circle to replenish yourself. That's why it's so important. That's why, I put together the Brothers with the Round Table. That's why it was important for me to be at the Black Man Healing Circle, because we have to build our own circles where we can exchange our own frequency and don't have to be stuck in a box to where we feel that we are lost or we're being drained on a daily basis from people that can't resonate with you. Because anybody who can't resonate with you is going to take from you. Yes, 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 yes. Most are too heavily programmed to even know Ma'at, is let alone being able to put them into everyday practice. That is very true. That is very true. But the same way, the same consistency it took to program us into this state is the same consistency it's going to take to reprogram us out of this state. So I like to stay optimistic. When I talk about a lot of things, I hear a lot of people talk about, oh, black people ain't never gonna do this. Oh, we're never gonna have that. Oh, these kids are never gonna learn this. I don't really like that at all. And not only that, I know for a fact within my personal life, my experience, my DMs, my personal students, so on and so forth, that I've sparked many minds to know that that's not true. That's not true. And And we have to stop affirming that for ourselves. We always affirming that for ourselves. That black people are never going to do this. Black kids are never going to learn this. Blah, 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 blah. That's nonsense. You control and you dictate your reality. The words you speak become affirmed. Pardon me, y'all. I was just getting a call. I don't want to interrupt. Yes, it's real, y'all. If everything is a polarity, then that means energy has a polarized effect. All things in existence has a polarity. So you're either being drained or you're being energized, one or the other. So, it's very simple. It's not difficult, it's not complex, and it's not hard. Get back here. True Creatures. Peace, Queen. Qualities uniting, essential earth nurturing. Peace, Queen. PCQUI. Peace, family. Let's keep this going, though, y'all. Let's keep this going. Talk to me, family. It's all right. So since we talking about that, how do we replenish ourselves, right? Yes, Pumpkin. I'm live. How do we replenish ourselves, huh? Well, as y'all just see right now, I'm just sitting in a razor rod. That's one way. But connected to the elements, basking in the elements. And you know what? Let me talk about this. Because one thing, I understand that as humans, we need to constantly express and we need to release. I get that. I also understand on King Graham, peace. I also understand, as our nation is expected to drain us. Black Lotus, that's an excellent point. Most of y'all jobs as women go against y'all nation. As a matter of fact, I was speaking to a young lady not too long ago, and I was explaining to her that your job wants to make you more masculine, to make you a more productive machine type of worker, more of an android, more mechanical. You can't wear your hair a certain way. You can't have certain type of nails. You can't have certain you can't have certain makeup. You can't wear certain earrings. What is that about? It's about taking away your femininity so you become more programmed as a robot and as a machine. And if I take away your femininity, I take away your intuition. I take away your psychic ability. And I take away your energy in motion, which you have the ability to manipulate and control, and the understanding of the elements. But anyway, that was a great point you made, Black Lotus. Anyway, when I was in the Black Man's Healing Circle, I noticed that we truly do not understand the feminine and masculine nature whatsoever. We truly do not understand that the easiest way to find out and to seek deeper understanding of what the man and the woman is to observe them as elements. If you have not yet mastered the function, description, and the, attributes of the elements that represents us as man and woman, then you'll never understand man or woman, and you'll always be at this kind of bumping heads perspective to where you can't get along and don't understand why you don't get along. Man is the element of fire. Now, if we just look at man as an element, stop looking at man as a social perspective, stop looking at a man about what's right or wrong, stop looking at a man about what is expected of him, but look at a man as the element of fire. What is fire? How many different phases does fire have? None. Fire is one directional. Can you put fire inside of a box? Can you place fire inside of something where it can be maneuvered and controlled to a certain extent? Yes, there's ways you could do that, but I'm speaking in an overall general way that's not using technology, but that's just using what we are as human beings. You can't do that. Fire is one directional. Anything you place fire in to try to contain it, it will destroy it and it will burn it up. Fire is destructive. But fire is also a form of changer because it takes fire to change chemicals and molecules to create a new equation or a new chemical. Because it's the heating and the temperature caused by the fire that changes the biochemical compound of whatever you're applying that fire to. So once again, fire is change. Man is change. Fire doesn't have multiple phases. Majority of the time, fire is one way, one thing at all times. Okay? Fire is consuming. Fire is intensity. Fire is straightforward. All right? Now, when we look at men and women as elements, like scientists, a fire that is hot enough burns anything. That's why they do everything they can to dim the fire, aka all the attacks on masculinity. King Graham, 1000% right, 100% right. If you understand the element of fire, then you can equate those attributes to yourself as a man and figure out where you stand as a man and what is not being respected or what is not being acknowledged or what is not being expressed as your element as fire. What is woman? Woman is water. Stop looking at woman as a social. Stop looking at woman as her body. Stop looking at woman as her beauty. Look at woman as the element of water. What is water? How many phases does water have? Water has multiple phases. You have vapor, you have ice, you have liquid, okay? What else is water? Can I place water in a box? Yes, I can. Can I direct water? Can I guide water? Can I utilize water for my own nourishment and benefit? Yes, I can. Can I also freeze water into a block and bust your skull open? Yes, I can. Can I swim in water, cleanse my body, but then at the same time flood the land with water and destroy all crops? Yes, I can. See, water can go any direction, anyway. Water can be nourishing and destructive. Water can drown you and it can cleanse you. Water can be vapor and unseen, or water can be hard as rock, like ice, and cold as ever. Okay? The question is, what phase do they have you stuck as today as water, as woman? So I say that because when I get around brothers who are expressing themselves, and I understand that, we tend to not understand the feminine, therefore we judge the feminine, or therefore we take her chaos as a form of disrespect, and with that misunderstanding, call it something else. One thing that bothers my human side is hearing men talking about women needing to get their stuff together. That bothers my human side because I truly understand the elements of fire and water, and I truly understand the function of the masculine and the feminine. I'm not here to wait for you to get your shit together. I'm here to put your shit in order. If you can't understand that as a man, then you're always going to be in this state of waiting for some finished product. Man does not wait for a finished product. He is the manufacturer of the product. Understand? Woman is the creatress of the elements and ingredients that created the product. All right? Let me say that again. Man does not seek a finished product. Man is the manufacturer of the product. Woman is the creatress, taking the elements of existence, using them as ingredients, which man then manufactures into a product. So what am I saying? Brothers, stop talking about women needing to get their shit together. Stop talking about that. And anybody knows my Ascension, I get on women. So all y'all brothers ready to be out there and act like I'm taking up for women. I'm not doing that. I speak from an observational, intelligent perspective and look at things like a scientist. Water flows based on its current. If woman is the element of water, I cannot blame water for being contaminated. Water does not contaminate itself. It submits to contaminants and becomes contaminated. Water does not put itself in a current. It is gravitated towards a force that's called current and then creates a stream following that current. What is the current? The current is the masculine force. Okay? If you are not creating a current for your woman to be guided and maneuvered through, she will settle into a mud puddle and she will, what's the word I'm looking for? She will erode the elements that she is stagnated in. And notice the woman is prone to dwelling. But why is the woman prone to dwelling? Because water is absorbent, magnetizing, it holds memory. By the way, women never forget. Now, some of y'all that study the element of water, you know water holds memory. You can speak things into water, and water will remember what you said. Sound familiar? Water never forgets. Water never forgets. And your woman never forgets either. If you want to truly understand the masculine, the feminine, man and woman, study them as elements like a scientist. Stop looking at surface circumstances and perspective to judge from, and on that surface circumstance and perspective, leading you to a false conclusion of what man is or what woman is. Because it's not real. It's just the surface of what you've been conditioned to project in this day and age. Because if I go back 50 years, the man and woman on the surface is not the same man and woman it is today. But going back 50 years, it's still fire and it's still water. So the element still holds true. But the surface perspective will always change with the paradigm and the era that you are in as man and woman. But the elements will never change. So study the element of what makes you man. Study the element of what makes you woman. My queen, remember every time my shoe been untied. Ha 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 ha. Yes, yes, yes. They don't forget nothing, man. That's why I laugh, you know, when I talk to my polarities. Oh, I don't remember that. Like, yeah, all right, you don't remember that, right? Okay. It's so funny how they'll forget all the shit we might have done, but they damn sure can remember all the fucked up shit we did. But you gotta love them. You gotta love them, man. I love the feminine. Source over surface, yes. True creatress. Yes, queen, qualities uniting central earth. So I'm getting my fountain today. That's it. Yes, yes, yes. So are y'all hearing me? Are y'all understanding what I'm saying here? We have to get out of the human eyes and get into the God eye or the God mind and see things like a scientist through observation and coming to a conclusion based on intelligence. Okay? So did that make sense to y'all? Stop looking, men, stop looking at women as what they are today. Look at woman as the element that represents her foundation. Do y'all understand that water is the oldest thing on earth? Do y'all understand that water is probably one of the oldest elements in existence? What are we talking about again? Woman comes first. There's water on this planet older than the planet. Do y'all know that? So, once again, man is the element of fire, all right? Woman is the element of water. Once you master those elements, you know the attributes of those elements, you understand the function of those elements, you will understand man and woman, period. Too many men have negative connotations on chaos. Chaos is creation, a power to be harnessed for greatness. Well, King Graham, once again, nobody's breaking this stuff down. Nobody's breaking anything down. I don't hear breakdowns. All I hear is the talk that sounds good. I hear the regurgitation of the verbal masturbation, but I don't hear no breakdown. So if nobody breaks down what chaos is, which is a multi-directional, everlasting force that is the fuel of all creation, then of course you're only going to have a negative connotation to chaos, because who has been using chaos in a negative way all these years? The European. So nobody is breaking this down with source knowledge, not regurgitated means. Yes, manifesting greatness. Yes, yes, yes. So are y'all hearing me? Do y'all understand? Give me some questions, chime in, add on, if you're confused or not. Now see, and I know humans hate this, right? Because look what I just did. I took something that can be an argument for decades. Men and women. Men don't do this. Women don't do that. We can't get along. And all I said was, motherfucker, look at fire and tell me what fire does. Look at fire and tell me how many different directions fire goes. Now, motherfucker, look at water and tell me what water does. Look at water and tell me how many different phases of water there is. Bam. Now you understand the masculine and the feminine. Where else do you have to go? How do you argue that? And that's the problem. Humans need to argue. Humans need to debate. Humans need to go in circles. Feminine energy ascending. Peace, queen. Qualities uniting. Central earth nurturing. Peace, queen. You know, one of my favorites in here. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. But I was explaining that we need to separate from the human eyes and looking at women through a surface human eyes mind and understand that she represents the element of water. All we have to do is study water and we'll understand the woman. It's very simple. If you want to understand a man, study the element of fire. Fire can protect your ass sometimes too, can it? How many times have we watched movies, TV shows, cartoons, whatever, where the first thing they do to protect themselves against animals or in darkness or in the wilderness, they light a fire and they swing the fire. They swing the fire. Fire is a protector, but fire is also a destroyer. Okay? Far as this state and ego that either party wants to give in what's do now, just focus on self and lead and teach by example, or where is the union back saturated? Okay, all right. Doesn't want to give in. Okay, all right. All right. And then also, we also have to understand too, if just one of us is reversed, both of us are fucked. I don't care how feminine and balanced you are as a woman. If your man is reversed, you're fucked. I don't care how masculine and one-directional and analytical and logical I am as a man. If my woman is reversed, I'm fucked. Okay? How to get the union back saturated. Well, once again, I'm explaining it now. We have to look into the elements to represent what we are. See, this is a God mind. See, the God does not see man and woman. The God sees elements expressed as the vessel of man and woman. That's what God sees. God don't see Sharkeisha. God don't see Trevon. God sees the expression of the element through the physical vessel that you call man and woman. All right? Cause and effect. Black gold goddess, yes. No saving, huh? Just vibrate higher and align. Well, stop thinking about saving anything. Stop. Y'all have heard me say this numerous times. Stop thinking about saving anything. Fuck that saving shit. I've never say I'm saving anything. What do I say? I say activation. Because guess what? Most of these motherfuckers need to go. They need to go. We need manure for the soil for the new growth of the next cycle. And some of y'all motherfuckers need to be the manure that's going to replenish the soil. So, no. Stop trying to save everybody. I don't want to save everybody. Some of these niggas need to go. All right? Some of these hybrids need to go. So, nah. Fuck that saving shit. Here's the funny part. When you save yourself, simultaneously and automatically you save others, whether you realize or not. I can't tell y'all how many times strangers have come up to me and they've told me like, yo man, you inspire me, da da da. And I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? But guess what? The whole time they've watched me walking up and down the street, reading my book, talking my talk loud like I'm doing now. Somebody could be right behind me right now listening to everything I'm saying, and I have no idea. But guess what? I just sparked that mind. I just activated that soul. So saving myself simultaneously will save others. So stop focusing on saving others. Because sometimes realizing your own light and your own divinity is what brings examples to those who are seeking their divinity, and you will be the conduit or the gateway or the direction or the compass to their own divine state. So, fuck trying to save everybody. Humanity is captivity. That's that human shit. Matter of fact, thinking you gotta save everybody too, y'all not gonna like this, but that's the ego, you know. That's the ego. Oh, I want to wake my people up. Oh, I want to save my people. Listen, I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna like this, but that's ego, y'all. I don't talk about saving my people. I talk about activating what you already are. That's what I'm talking about. An example is activation in itself. Yes, manifesting greatness. Lead an example is activation in itself. Yes, yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. It actually goes back to the so-called 100th monkey syndrome. Because if any of y'all know of the 100th monkey syndrome, where a monkey went down to go wash a coconut that fell out of a tree, and then all of a sudden, other monkeys on other islands started doing the same thing. Activation. It's activation. They didn't sit down at a forum and have a class on how to wash coconuts. Something was activated, the frequency was vibrated and expanded, and it activated the genetic within each monkey. Because remember, your 6 to 22 DNA strand is always communicating with other 6 to 22 DNA strands. Are y'all hearing me? Vibrating higher attracts higher frequency. A lot of people don't even want to be in that space, and that's reality. Now, you know what? Since you said that, King Graham, vibrating higher attracts higher frequency. I also want to acknowledge this. I got a good brother. I'm not naming no names or whatever, but he goes through a lot of stuff. And if you talk to him, the brother got his mind on straight, head on straight, everything. He projects balance. He understands the sciences. But the problem is, when we make unions with lower frequency people, when we make unions, when you as a woman get with a man who is of a lower frequency with you, and you sustain that relationship, understand you cannot mix the higher with the lower, because you are diluting and distorting your own frequency. No matter how high and conscious you are, it does not matter. You cannot mix crack with weed. You will become a crackhead. So you cannot be a high vibrational being and then unite yourself with a low vibrational human. You can't do that. And a lot of us are in relationships based on feeling obligated to stay, and we ourselves are going through so many different levels of turmoil because we don't understand the combination of that negative and positive, or that higher and lower energy, is causing a back-to-back of good and bad. Oh, I got a new job. Oh, my fucking boss beat me up. Oh, you know, I went on a vacation and got arrested on a vacation. Like, if you notice, people who seem to not be able to separate from lower energies will always have lower vibrational circumstances in their life. And we must be aware of that, and we must understand that, and we must accept that. A fish and a bird may fall in love, but they can never build a home together. Woo! Woo! Drown them, black gold goddess. I like that. A fish and a bird may fall in love, but they can never build a home together. I like that, black gold goddess. Lay that wisdom down, girl. Drown us in the wisdom. Now, here's the beauty of intelligence and wisdom. It's quick and it's simple. That one simple line, that young, by the way, young goddess. And we got the nerve to talk about a 15, 16-year-old as a child. No, they not. And I'm not condoning nothing. Don't get it twisted. But the mind. There's a 13-year-old child right now in another part of the earth that's more wiser than all of us in here. The combination of your environment, your circumstance, and how you absorb information and how you absorb experience dictates and contributes to your own wisdom, not your age. Age does not come with wisdom. How many dumb motherfuckers do we know that's old as fuck? Come on. I know a lot of dumbass niggas that's old and stupid. So age ain't got nothing to do with wisdom. Who in here is straight dropping Proverbs? Black gold goddess, scroll up, brother. A fish and a bird may fall in love, but they can never build a home together. That was some beautiful shit. I'm gonna make a meme out of that. Put your name on it. But yes, even though your name might change tomorrow, you know chaos. Anyway, absolutely. So and a lot of times we don't even like to acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to acknowledge that. You cannot mix the higher with the lower. You are going to dilute the higher. Oh yeah, the lower might benefit, but you are diluting the higher. And if you dilute the higher, you distort the frequency. If you distort the frequency, then you change what's going to gravitate or magnetize to that being who is projecting that distorted frequency. Keep this in mind. Also, men, if you find yourself in a relationship with a woman who has yet to trust your word, who has yet to respect your manhood, who has yet to follow your lead, my brother, understand what you are sustaining. And also understand that woman, the same way I talked about water, because water can nourish you, water can cleanse you. But some of y'all niggas is drowning right now. Some of y'all are drowning. Y'all can't breathe because you underwater. And let me tell you something else. If you ain't put order in place, if you have not projected that essence from the first time that y'all met, it's going to be a big challenge to try to bring order later on in a relationship. Because she didn't meet you as order. She doesn't know you as order. So now you just projected a persona that she does not know. And she does not respect it. Because it seems like an act. It seems like a character that's not you. And the first thing she's going to tell you is, who you got that shit from? Oh, you listening to my Ascension again? All right? Remember, brothers, you are the changer. Stop waiting for women to get their shit together. That is, oh man, when I hear men say that shit sounds so fucking gay. You are the changer. You are the builder. You are the destroyer. You are the architect. You are the blueprint. You are the duplicate. If you cannot change your woman to resonate as your complement, then she's not your woman. Understand, I don't give a fuck if y'all are married. I don't give a fuck if y'all got 1 billion children together. She is not your woman. And remember, only woman has the power of choice. So within a woman's mind, she knows whether you are chosen or not. This is why sometimes you have married women who don't even give pussy to their husband, but giving the pussy to a side nigga. Because she chose the side nigga. And she's actually faithful to the side nigga. Even though she's married. I know this sounds crazy to some of y'all. Even though the woman is married, she is faithful to her side nigga. Why? Because in her mind, she has chosen that man as her owner. So in her mind, that man owns her heart, owns her body, owns her soul. So she will not give her husband no pussy that she been married to. Oh, I got a headache. Oh, I don't feel like it. Oh, leave me alone. I'm still mad at you. But then going over and getting thrashed by the side nigga who you say is disrespectful, who you say is thuggish and all of this. But what is he doing? He's exuding masculinity. And even though he's exuding the masculine energy in what might be a negative form, does not mean that that masculine energy does not still hold the vibrational gravitation to the feminine itself. This is why many women are attracted to so-called bad boys. It's not that they are attracted to men who want to hurt them. It's that they are in a society where men are so passive and feminine in the first place. The only one exuding masculine energy is the bad boy. Gotta run. Thanks, masculine. Since I go, I'm gonna be looking for that meme to share. Ha ha ha. All right, feminine energy. I appreciate you gracing us with your beautiful feminine presence. Always appreciate you. You have a video where you spoke on some of our leaders used animals in war. You spoke on a woman. Do you remember her name? Couldn't find the video. You're talking about Makeda. Talking about Makeda. Talking about Queen Makeda. Hold on. I'm gotta get out of my subconscious archive. When Alexander the Gay, when he was ruling Egypt, remember, people tend to forget, Alexander the Gay He wanted to rule the world. He didn't plan on stopping anywhere. What they don't tell you is when he was pushing past Egypt, because remember, when you look at a geographical map, Egypt's over here, but then you also have Mali and all of these places are close. They're not far from Egypt. So when he was pushing past Egypt, he came across Queen Makeda. Okay? And Queen Makeda had an empire so vast, he was not expecting this. And she utilized the same way that Hannibal Barca utilized elephants like tanks. Queen Makeda, she utilized hawks like bomber planes. They would train the hawks. They would breed the hawks to grow 3 times the size, and then they would train the hawks to drop iron spears from the sky. So the hawks would fly in the sky carrying iron spears, and they would drop it down on opposing armies just like a bomber plane. Also, I don't know if y'all remember, I think it was my last page I got erased. Not this page, my last page I got erased. I showed y'all how the Egyptians trained baboons as policemen, as security guards. So it's very well in our history, our ability to train animals and be in tune with the animal to understand that they can be utilized. Animals used to dig and grow our crops. Animals used to clean our homes. Dude, this is a historical fact. Animals was used as security. Animals was used as maids. Animals was used in gardens and for crops. And animals was used in pretty much not treated like people. I don't want to confuse this, but they were brought to a certain level of acknowledging their intelligence as an animal, and they were utilized with their intelligence and ability as an animal. So her name is Queen Makeda, and she destroyed Alexander's army, and they don't tell you about this, but yeah. And yes, that's why I believe they're killing them now, because they know. Absolutely, absolutely. Remember, an animal is already in tune. As a matter of fact, animals is what keeps the balance of the planet, you know. So the animals are very important. And remember, animals don't have ego. Animals only have instinctual. Animals only use the reptilian brain. So animals don't have ego. You know what I mean? So therefore, there is no so-called bad or good. For example, the lion is not evil. The lion does not hate the gazelle. The lion does not want to, start a Nazi movement against the gazelles and the zebras. The lion is wired and coded to utilize the gazelle as the carnivore that it is. When it kills one gazelle, it stops and goes about its business. It doesn't go tracking the gazelle's family to destroy the gazelle's family. It doesn't do that. So the predator does not hate the prey. And that's something I think we got to understand. The predator does not hate the prey. The predator is designed to utilize the prey. And that's the difference. That's why I make an effort to explain to people, white people don't necessarily hate us. And by the way, I don't hate white people either. But they are a parasitic entity. So the things they do, they can't help but do because they're designed that way. So it's not about hate. I hate when people go, oh, white people want to kill us all, and they hate us. They hate black people. No, they don't. They love the fuck out of you. They worship the hell out of your ass. That's why I fuck with you, bro. Peace, brother. The Mind 15. But white people don't hate you, and white people don't want to kill all of you either. We gotta get out of that one. You know what I'm saying? It's a parasitic design. The parasite don't hate the host. The leech don't hate the host. The leech is just doing what the leech does. It don't hate the host. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, y'all. Talk to me, family. Talk to me, family. It's a beautiful day today. Raj shining bright. Let's take another quick stroll. Beautiful day today. Raj shining bright. You know what I'm saying? Told myself, let me touch base with the family real quick. Yes, they need the host, but they don't hate the host. You gotta get out of that bullshit, that love and hate bullshit. It's so funny, we keep pushing this love-hate bullshit, but I'll tell you right now, I don't remember no love talk in any ancient principles and any ancient sex, none of that shit. All this love bullshit. So does ego breed hate then, in a way? Um, that's a decent question. Does ego breed hate? To be honest with you, does ego breed hate? Now, as far as ego breeding hate, ego is a survival mechanism. Also, you also have to understand that ego ego is something that's cultivated inside of you. Ego is not something you're born with. All right. Now, saying that, that's pretty much the same thing with love and hate too, because you're not necessarily born with love. Love is something that you accumulate through the actions of others and through the observation that leads to you saying, I love that person. I love this thing. I love da da da. You can't love something without a knowingness and without an experience first. So it's the combination of knowing what you're looking at, knowing what something is, and then combined with the experience of that thing that brings you to the conclusion that you love that thing. So as far as ego breeding hate, you know what? I guess we can say that that's possible because the ego wants to survive, and sometimes hate can be useful for survival. So, I in my short contemplating right now, I have to say yes, ego does have the potential to breed so-called hate. But then also remember, hate and love are one and the same. They're arbitrary things. They're nothing but intensified energy. We talked about fire and water. Let's talk about earth and air. Can't really hear you. Okay, now y'all can't hear me. I'm in a history class, and my professor always comes at me funny when I start staring, stating some facts. So he asked the class, "What do we think about Supreme Court?" I stated that the word "supreme" in context. Why do we use supreme, and why isn't there still no year limits on their terms? You got a dude holding a post positing who retired at the age of 104 in 2015. So how can we expect change to happen when we got old racist dude up there, right? It makes sense. It means poverty, red lines. Talk about fire. Okay, now earth and air. Once again, we're talking about the masculine and the feminine as well. You know, the air is usually masculine, earth is usually feminine. Now, if you go into certain mythologies, Geb represents the earth, who is a man, but that's Geb is representing the earth as the foundation. So that's pretty much like saying he's the square. Earth and air, we're talking about the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because air is a form of activation. We all need to breathe. We can't do shit without the breath. So air is what activates inside you. As a matter of fact, remember, you can't have fire without air. Ah, you see? And also remember, earth can smother the fire. Okay? So we still talking about the masculine and feminine energies. We're just utilizing different elements. Fire and water is much more obvious and straightforward. But we can break down earth and air too. You see what I'm saying? So position right here. Now see the mind 15 is funny because they say Supreme Court, air hitting the moon. Absolutely, Black Gold Goddess. There you go. Air cannot be seen, but air can be felt. Air cannot be detected, but air can be consumed, and air can build mass. Air has mass. Mass skew line. Mass your line. Putting mass within alignment. That's what the masculine does. That is the function of the masculine. Putting things within alignment. Putting mass, matter, and objects and existence within alignment. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And remember, the earth is also a form of conduit because when you utilize certain minerals or certain metals that are representative of the earth, they are actually what allows things to conduct within them. Okay, running down on